El Jadida is a port city on the Atlantic coast of Morocco, in the province of El Jadida. It has a population of 144,440. For the sea, El Jadida's old city has a very un-Moorish appearance. It has massive Portuguese walls of hewn stone. The Portuguese fortified city of Mazagan was registered as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2004, on the basis of its status as an outstanding example of the interchange of influences between European and Moroccan cultures, and as an early example of the realization of the Renaissance ideals integrated with Portuguese construction technology. According to UNESCO, the most important buildings from the Portuguese period of the Sistine and the Manuel and Church of the Assumption, the city, and particularly its neighboring town of Jadida, becomes extremely busy in the summer season with an influx of mainly Moroccan holiday makers. Nearby is the five-star resort complex of Mazagan, which attracts the Moroccan elite as well as many international visitors from the Persian Gulf as well as from Europe and beyond. Mazagan has a golf course designed by Gary Player, casino, nightclub and restaurants. Between Mazagan and El Jadida is the Pullman Hotel, attached to which is Royal Golf El Jadida, another 18-hole course. The presence of nearby ports and factories is responsible for the pollution of El Jadida's beaches. At present, the city's main exports are beans, almonds, maize, chickpeas, wool, hides, wax and eggs. It imports cotton, sugar, tea and rice. The city is expanding as of 2014, partly as a result of increased activity at the nearby Jorflas Farport and industrial area. Landmarks of El Jadida: the cannons and the fortress, the municipal theatre of El Jadida, the old port, the Portuguese cistern. Built in 1514, this former warehouse was converted into a cistern in the 16th century. The underground chamber, measuring 34 meters by 34 meters, was constructed with 5 rows of 5 stone pillars. The cistern is famous especially for the thin layer of water that covers the floor, and which creates fine and exciting reflections from the little light there is and the Spartan shapes of the columns and the roof. Its visual qualities are such that several movies have been filmed within the cavernous space, of which Orson Welles' Othello is the best known internationally. Fortress of Mazagan. The design of the Fortress of Mazagan is a response to the development of modern artillery in the Renaissance. The star form of the fortress measures 250 meters by 300 meters. The slightly inclined, massive walls are 8 meters high on average, with a thickness of 10 meters, enclosing a patrolling peripheral walkway 2 meters wide. At the present time the fortification has 4 bastions: the Angel Bastion in the east, St. Sebastian in the north, Saint Antoine in the west, and the Holy Ghost Bastion in the south. The fifth, the Governor's Bastion at the main entrance, is in ruins, having been destroyed by the Portuguese in 1769. Numerous colonial-era Portuguese cannons are still positioned on top of the bastions. The fort had 3 gates: the Sea Gate, forming a small port with the northeast rampart, the Bull Gate in the northwest rampart, and a main entrance with a double arch in the center of the south rampart, originally connected to land via a drawbridge. A ditch, 20 meters wide and 3 meters deep, formerly filled with seawater, surrounded the fort. During the time of the French protectorate the ditch was filled in with earth and a new entrance gate was opened leading to the main street, the Rua da Carreira, and to the Sea Gate. Along this street are situated the best preserved historic buildings, including the Catholic Church of the Assumption and the Sistine. History: El Jadida, previously known as Mazagan, was seized in 1502 by the Portuguese and controlled until 1769, when they abandoned Mazagan, the last territory in Morocco. Upon the forced departure, the Portuguese destroyed the Governor's Bastion and evacuated to the Portuguese Portuguese colony of Brazil, where they founded a new settlement called Nova Mazagan. The city was then taken over by Sultan Muhammad bin Abdullah in 1769 and remained uninhabited, having been dubbed Al-Madama. Eventually, Sultan Abd al-Rahman of Morocco ordered that a mosque be built and the destroyed portions of the city rebuilt. The reinvigorated city was renamed Al-Jadida, or the New Education. The community houses a French international school, groups Collège en Charcot. Nearby cities. The modern city of Essaouira connects to El Jadida from the south via the R301 road. Notable people: Driss Krabi, author; Driss Jetta, former Prime Minister; Abdel-Kabir Ghatibi, author; Chabir, painter; André Elbaz, painter and filmmaker; André Guelfi, racing driver; Town Twinning, Vierzon, France; Sintra, Portugal; Arenzano, Italy; Tacoma, United States.